Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 25 of Code Geass today. So this will be the last episode of this season, and I'm quite curious to see how they're going to end this. We could see in this last episode that there's still this war going on, and I have a feeling that the Britannians are actually going to be defeated in this place, but there's no way to know for sure. So yeah, really curious to watch this episode to find out about what's going to happen. As we can see that Cornelia is in a really bad spot as she got tricked by Lelouch and he actually controlled that other guy to be able to defeat her. And we also saw that Lancelot got disabled, so things are really not looking good for these guys, and I'm not too sure of what's going to happen. But yeah, that's something to discover in this episode. I am not sure if something like really big is going to happen, like something really unexpected. But yeah, I'm definitely curious. And we could also see that I believe it was the last scene of the last episode as well. That this other character showed up. I believe its name is Vivi, and apparently he's there or she's there. I'm still not sure of the genre, but I'm probably going to discover that eventually. But yeah, he's apparently there for Nunnally, and I don't know if the whole objective is to use it against Lelouch, because I mean Nunnally is the most important person to Lelouch right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really excited to watch these final episodes. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. And yeah, we can see that Lelouch has been playing really dirty, like, lately, but I don't think he even cares anymore. He just wants to be done with this. He already sacrificed so much. Cornelia, though. Yep. And because of his parents, of his mother. Oh, right. He still hasn't used that on Cornelia. Oh, it wasn't her. Oh, she doesn't know. Oh. Oh, by herself. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, exactly. It happened. Oh. Oh, it's that guy. Yep. Um, he's probably strong right now. Oh, damn. Hmm. So he's basically on a rampage. Damn, this was a really wild start to the episode. And yeah, as expected, Vivi kidnapped um Nunnally, so she really wants to use her against Lelouch. But I don't know what Vivi's intentions are. But apparently CC could feel that happening. I don't know if they're connected somehow because it feels like they're similar in a way. But yeah. Either way, that was really surprising because Prince Clovis said before that the ones who should know about Lelouch's mother would be Cornelia or Schnizzle. So apparently Cornelia doesn't know. And she was ordered by his mother to like step back or something to leave the escort. And Schnizzle actually took the body, so that's interesting. Even though we got to use the power on Cornelia, he still didn't get any answers. We got some clues though. Yep. Hmm. This fight though. Yeah, we know that Oogie got attacked by Violetta. She got her memories back. Damn. That's harsh. I hope nothing bad happens to Nunnally though. She has nothing to do with this. They need to go to that island. Hmm. Is this considered a nightmare as well? Probably is, right? Damn, that's spinning though. This guy is really strong. It's probably going to take a lot more to take him down now. Hmm. Hmm. Can fire that. Oh. Damn. Can't believe the cat actually saved him. Earl of Pudding? I got rid of that. He's going after Zero again. Ooh. Oh, just replacing that. Yeah, these guys needs to be careful. That cat. He's like everywhere. I'm glad he's safe though. Oh. Yeah, he's going to live. Hmm. Nunnally. Kinda wondering if we are going to learn something about CC and Vivi and the world of Seas. I'm still wondering about that. Hmm. Damn. So he's going there as well. Damn. That's really nice of Cornelia. That means Suzaku was really close to Euphemia, so it's good that she sees that and believes in him. And it's something that I really want as well. Euphemia's name to be cleared. Hmm. Yeah, he knows. Oh. Zero. So yeah, Cullen is going after them as well. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's that girl! It's it's that nightmare from... Yeah, don't kill her. I was thinking if that nightmare was one that belonged to Lelouch's mother. It is, right? Damn. Holy. Damn. Feel so bad for her, but I understand her. Yep. Damn, it's getting really tense. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's in this place. Where the Emperor used to be or something, it looks like it. Wonder why though. Yep, most likely. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Probably Vivi. It's that power. Is this a shock image or something? Oh, she's there. What the? Her memories. As a witch. Hmm. Damn, that was quite something. Oh. Yeah. It's not going to leave you. That was really interesting though. Oh. What's she going to do? Oh, damn. Yeah. I really like CC, so she better not die. Damn. Damn, she's actually doing it. They're all alone there. Yeah, this is quite a situation. Ooh, wait, Suzaku is already there. He doesn't know that it's Lelouch yet. And you can't use that power again. Yeah, he knows about it. Oh. Oh, it cracked. It's going to happen. Holy. This is going to be something. Damn. Suzaku, though. Oh, he had an idea that it could be. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Hmm. About Euphemia, though. Yeah. Oh. Damn. It was Vivi. Holy. Of course, the season ends with this cliffhanger. Oh my god. I can't believe that actually happened. They both fired the shot, most likely, but I don't know if they hit each other. And if Lelouch was actually not bluffing and that thing was actually going to explode if his heart stopped, that's really bad. But damn, so many things happened in this episode. And apparently Suzaku already had an idea that it could be Lelouch, but he didn't want to believe it because they were really good friends. But yeah, now it happened, and now he's sure of it. That was really something. And I understand their position because we can see that Lelouch wants to create a better world, but in the end, it's all to avenge his mother and to make a better world for Nunnally. Like, Nunnally is everything that matters to him, and we could see that he even left Japan and decided to go after his sister. So that probably means that even though I'm not sure if he's going to be able to like to survive from this, and if he's going to save Nunnally, but even if he does that, he left Japan, so it's like he abandoned the whole country just to save one person. Even though it's his sister and they understand his position, it's still like a question for debate because like there's a lot of decisions that we see being made and that have like people will have different opinions about it. Like in my like I can't really say like much about this because it's easy to understand both of these guys' positions, and they have their own right to be pissed at the situation. And yeah, in the end, it's really bad for the other guys fighting in Japan. They were basically abandoned by Zero, and they are apparently not able to hold the Britannians. So while I was expecting at the start for them to actually accomplish something and defeat Britannia in this place and free Japan from all of this Britannian empire or something like these guys governing in this place. It's apparently not happening. They are actually able to defend against the Black Knights and the Japanese resistance. So yeah, I really hope that not many people die because of this, and I'm really like excited to watch this next season because this was a really big cliffhanger. We just saw like how Suzaku finally realized that it was Lelouch on the other side, like as Zero, and yeah, while he already had a clue that it was him, he still didn't want to believe it, and it was probably a big shock to finally realize that it's actually Lelouch. And we could see that Cullen was also really affected by it because to them it really felt like they were used by Zero, and it's always really bad to have that feeling. So yeah, either way, I'm really curious to see what will happen. We also have this situation between CC and Orange, and I'm not too sure if she actually suicided and with that destroyed Orange as well, but that's something to learn in the second season. But yeah, right now I'm really like into the story. I'm really invested on it. I really want to see like more about CC and VV and to learn more about this world of Cis. Like it's something that was mentioned but not really explained, and I don't know like the full story of CC. They keep showing some hints. Like I believe they were hit by some sort of shock image. I don't know if it was the same thing that CC used before on Suzaku, but they were able to see some memories, and Lelouch actually saw the memories of CC. And she mentioned that it was memories from the time she was a witch or something, and that she has been like alone since then. But yeah, it's something that I really need to rewatch and something that I will probably understand better in this next season. And right now, I don't really know what's going to happen. Like in that season, it's not really clear to me. Right now, we still have to finish this part with like this war between Japan and Britannia, and like in this specific place. And I'm not too sure, but right now. Like at the start of the episode, I had the idea they were going to be able to defeat Britannia, but right now I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Hopefully, not many people get killed. We also got to see that girl was really attached to Euphemia before. We saw that she was really affected by what happened to Euphemia. Of course, I mean that was a really important moment, and it was really sad as well. And now she's like willing to sacrifice herself in order to avenge her, which is, I mean, I understand her, but at the same time, it's really sad to see her doing this. Hopefully, they manage to stop her and to like prevent her from suiciding. Mostly because that thing is really dangerous. If that explodes, that could destroy a lot of that place. And I believe that. That nightmare she was using belonged to Lelouch's mother. I think that was the same one that Suzaku was using at that festival before Euphemia made that announcement when he was like doing that pizza. So yeah, either way, we also got to see at the start of the episode that Lelouch was trying to get some information from Cornelia, and we knew that he got this like Priest Clovis told him before at the like starting episodes, like episode 2 or 3, when he killed him. Lelouch found out that Cornelia and Schneasel, they should probably know something about who killed his mother. So he got the chance to get some information from Cornelia, but apparently she doesn't know anything about it, or at least she wasn't the one who did it and doesn't know who did it as well. But yeah, he got some clues. Apparently, Cornelia was ordered by his mother herself to like step out of that formation or something. Like I think she was escorting her or something, and she was ordered by his mother to go out of that like escort, but I'm not exactly sure of how they mentioned it. But yeah, it's pretty clear that something is up, and it's still not clear like who's at fault. I don't know if it was actually like the Emperor. I wouldn't be surprised if he's involved in all of this, and if there's like some sort of bigger plan. But yeah, right now we don't know much about it. We also saw that Schniesel like retrieved the body, so that means that the coffin didn't have a real body. I'm not too sure of what's inside of it, and Lelouch was also wondering about that. But yeah, it's something that like there's a lot of questions right now, that's for sure. But most of them are probably going to be answered in this next season, and I really can't wait to dive into that one, because this was a really abrupt ending. We just saw Suzaku and Lelouch firing at each other, and I'm not too sure of what's going to be the outcome of that situation. But yeah, either way, I'm really loving this series. Like since the start, every single episode has been really wild. Like there's action in every single episode, and I wasn't expecting to be so affected by some of these moments. And I mean, some of those moments were actually or also unexpected to me, like when Euphemia died. That really affected me, as you guys could see. It was really sad because I really loved Euphemia. She was a really kind girl, and her ideals were really good, and she wanted to create this peaceful place where Japanese and Britannians could be together as equals, and that would be a nice start to make things better in the world. But yeah, unfortunately, some like really unfortunate things happened, and Lelouch lost control of his own power, so he ended up making Euphemia do those bad things and die in the process. And that was really, really sad, because she didn't deserve that at all. And I was really, really mad because of all of that. Like, it was like so many emotions at that moment. I was really pissed and at the same time really sad because of everything that was happening to her. And it's something that I really want to happen. I mean, we saw that Cornelia was like telling Suzaku exactly where Zero was, and actually naming him Knight of the Britannian Knights or something. Like, I'm not too sure of the right term. But I really love that moment when she did that, because she really believed on Suzaku, and she knows that Suzaku was really important to Euphemia, so she really wants to do this in order to for her name to be cleared. Like, I really want people to learn that Euphemia wasn't the one to blame for this. Like, she was doing all of that killing, and she gave that orders, but she wasn't in herself. She was being possessed by this Geass power. So yeah, really hope that this gets cleared out in this next season. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm really excited to start this next season. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next season, so take care, guys.